It's the new Red Green Show! What's red and green and flat all over? I'll give you a hint. You're here on my Uncle Red Green! Woo!
Okay, beautiful. Well, by golly, this is a big day. Probably my favorite day of the year, next to Christmas and Pancake Tuesday.
This is just the best day. It's the most fantastic day, you know. And it's not just the gifts either. You know, it's the thoughtfulness of people. You know, the appreciation of people. That's what it's all about. Well, you know, of course, the balloons and the fancy cake don't hurt at all either, you know.
I don't think we're talking about the same special day here, Harold.
No?
No.
What special day are you talking about?
Asphalt Day.
Asphalt Day? Well, no, I'm talking about Aunt Bernice's birthday.
What?
Aunt Bernice, Uncle Red.
Bernice, my wife?
Bingo! What'd you get her?
What you're looking at here is a bunch of segments from this particular show. The main message being, for gosh sakes, don't even think about changing the channel. I'll tell you something, if you're gonna try and make sense out of this program, you gotta give it your undivided attention. Man, it really is Bernice's birthday. Her birthday always falls a week after Asphalt Day. That's how I remember it.
What exactly is Asphalt Day?
Asphalt Day, Harold. You know, Asphalt Day. Like every spring, the highway crews come over and they try to fix all the cracks and the potholes and the crevices in the road. Then they head up to the main highway. But before the asphalt cools, we all get out there. We drive through all the holes and everything, undercoat all our vehicles. Then we scoop up the loose asphalt into pails, take it home, fix our own driveways.
Wow. You know, I can see why that's such an exciting event in your mind, but I'm thinking, you know, your wife's birthday, maybe it's just slightly more important than a free bucket of pavement.
I know, Harold, but all the stores are going to be closed now.
What are you talking about? It's not even noon yet.
It's Asphalt Day, Harold. Nothing's going to be open. Wait a minute. Port Asbestos, I'll go up there. It's not Asphalt Day there till tomorrow.
But no, that's 125 miles away from here. By the time you get there, everything will be closed.
Oh, no, they're a lot more cosmopolitan up there. The gas station's open till 7. But later on in the Adventures with Bill segment of the program, we're going to be cooking some hot bananas, well, we're starting to cook them now, but, you know, by golly, it just takes you back, doesn't it? And it was my lucky camping jacket when I was a kid. I don't know why Bill felt he had to wave hello with his weenie there, but where'd it go, Bill? Where'd it go? Whoa! I think I can help you there. And not even that, you know, I look a little upset that I wasn't. It just takes me back to the days at camp when, you know, just the youngsters, it'd be maybe 9, 10, or some of us were 17, but that didn't matter. We were all in the same grade. And we'd be sitting around, you know, and they get down by the campfire there and just, and we would use the sticks, you know, the sticks on the hot dogs and everything, but by golly, it was just kind of nice. Bill seems to carry hot dogs around his pocket. I don't know. I guess using as gratuities at the various hotels he stays at. I suppose. What's he doing there, Bill? All he needs is the coat hanger. Anyway, he got my. Oh, don't ever get a snake bite. Don't ever dare one to strike. Don't take a snake and wrap it around your head, especially when you're riding your bike on the highway. Oh, don't ever get a snake bite, because believe me, that hurts plenty. And don't drop a rattler into your shorts, but then hindsight is always 20/20.
Oh, yeah? Okay, this is the big one for the grand prize of a recording of the sounds of nature, recorded right here at Possum Lodge when Sticky Peterson accidentally hit the record button on the date. Okay, Uncle Red, you have 30 seconds to make Mr. Hap Shaughnessy say this word. Alien. Okay, go.
All right, in the movie E.T., E.T. was...
My idea. Of course, Spielberg never gave me any credit again.
Yeah, sure, okay, fine. All right, say an extraterrestrial in a spaceship.
No,
That's
I'm sorry, Red. No. I can't talk about that incident. National security.
No, a creature from another planet.
Voldar.
Pardon me?
Well, that's what he told me his name was. I can't divulge it.
I'm talking about, little green men from Mars. That's
A myth. They're blue. Oh, boy. I may have said too much.
Well, we're used to that.
No, I better get out of here. National security. X-Files and all that, you know.
The truth is out there.
Way out there. This week on Handyman Corner, thought I might fix up the Possum van a little bit by giving her a paint job. Now I know you're probably asking, how come, Red? She looks okay to me? Or don't you need one of them air compressors? Or what the hell is this show? Well, let me answer that by telling you, no, sir. I don't need one of them air compressors. Not when I got 60 pounds per square inch in each tire. All right, now you want to get yourself a funnel, put your finger over the end there, put a little bit of paint in her, and then what you do is you use the funnel to put the paint into the tire. Okay, now apparently the air does get in the way of that. All right, I flattened all 4 tires, and for once in my life, I did it on purpose. I need to use all 4 because I got 4 different kinds of paint here. I got to have the gray and the black and the blue and then the little white highlights on here. So out of my 4 tires, let's see, 1 is old, 1 is new, 1 is borrowed. So this one I'll make blue. All right, I got paint in all 4 tires now, and so now all I have to do is just pump them up. All right, now you want to make sure you're in pretty decent physical condition before you pump up 4 tires like that. Just because you see me do it doesn't mean it's something that you should just automatically jump into. All right, I got the paint in all 4 tires. Now I just want to make sure the paint is well mixed all the way through on them. Actually, I'm thinking, if you had a leaky valve, you could paint the town red. I came out wrong. All right, now to get the paint from the tires onto the van, you need these air hoses here. I'll tell you where you can get them. You get them from your local gas station there after they close, and maybe they forgot to bring them in, So I've got 4 of them, 1 from each tire, or I should say 1 from each color. And then to distribute all the paint there, I run her through one of these soft drink dispenser nozzle units here, and hook. Now I'm going to use mainly blue, so I made that cola. So remember, if the women don't find you handsome, they should at least find you handy. Now, if you excuse me, I got some van customizing to do here. Oh. All right, I shouldn't have used the quick drying paint on there. But I'll tell you one thing. I'll never have a flat tire. Oh, no, wait now. No. I think the nozzle's just clogged. Well, I'm glad this is a plaid shirt. Stay tuned and relax. Whatever this is, we got a lot more of it. I want to talk to you guys out there who are maybe thinking about getting married again. Now, before you make the lifelong till death do us part commitment thing for the 2nd or 3rd time, can I just ask you one simple question? What are you, nuts? Why would you want to give up the one thing that all men want? Freedom. And I'm not just talking about freedom to drive anywhere. I'm talking about freedom to drive anywhere the way you want. Freedom to stop at the bathroom when you want to. Freedom to go to the drive-thru when you want to. The freedom to be able to hold on to your low-browed, narrow-minded, short-sighted opinions without ever having to defend them. Why would you want to give that up? Because you'll have to. Oh, yeah. Oh, for sure. Oh, yeah. She's marrying you for the exact opposite reason that you're marrying her. She thinks you'll change. She thinks you'll change for the better. Improve with age. Hey, Things don't improve with age. Look at your truck. Look at your roof. Look in the mirror. So for gosh sake, before it's too late, don't get married again. And don't feel guilty. I'm sure someone on her side of the family's given her the exact same advice. Remember, I'm pulling for you. We're all in this together. Ever get the feeling that cruel fate is playing you out like a bass?
Would that be a largemouth?
Would that be a suicide attempt? So I'm heading out to the main highway in the Possum van. Some moron has taken all the asphalt out of the big pothole by Pie Peak turnoff. Man, I nailed her. Bent a strut, broke a tie rod, and took a pretty good shot in one of my ball joints. So consequently, I didn't get to Port Asbestos, and I couldn't get Bernice a birthday gift at the gas station.
That was a very novel concept there. An interesting shopping venue, Uncle Red, a gas station. But, you know, I guess yeah, you're after that high-end stuff, huh? You know, the fuzzy dice, the road maps, keychains, things like that, you know?
I was getting her a set of glassware, Harold. It's free with a fill-up, okay? There's 12-ounce glasses. They're unbreakable, and the Sunoco logo matches our kitchen.
Well, then, yes, of course. So what are you going to do now?
Plan B, Harold. Sell me your gift there.
I'd love to.
Oh, great. Thanks a lot, Harold.
But I can't. That'd be wrong.
Why? What do you mean?
That'd be wrong. I made it for her.
Aw, come on, Harold. I'm her husband. It's important what I give her. You're just a nephew. She couldn't care less about you.
That's not true. That's not even true because I know she likes me very much. I like her very much, and she knows I like her very much because I have never forgotten her birthday. But I'll tell you what you could do. Okay? You go to your friends and you ask them if they have any useless gifts laying around, you know? Like gifts they gave to their wives, but the wives knew right away it was way too useless to ever use. So it's laying around there. Ask them for one.
So you're suggesting I get a useless gift for Bernice?
Yeah, it's not like we're going to be breaking tradition here, Uncle Red.
Hello, my name's Dalton, and I am a man.
Hi, Dalton.
Hello, man. Okay, the other night I was watching TV, you know, and I, of course, had the remote control in my hand. And my wife was there, and my daughter was there, and, you know, I was flipping through the channels like I always do, because there was nothing on, which is, you know, just so damn typical. It's on TV. Anyway, I was, you know, flipping, and, you know, I knew I was doing wrong, you know, because the TV guide was right there. Of course, you know, the TV guide, you can never trust what it says because the descriptions are never very helpful, you know. The other night, they had this show in there called Friends, and I looked it up, and I turned it on, and there was none of my friends on that. Anyway, I was flipping, and all of a sudden, I hear this voice. And it's right in my head. It was right there. Turned out it was my wife beside me on the couch. It scared me anyway, though. She said, Dalton, give me that remote. You know what? Right then and there, I stopped flipping. And I turned over and I handed the remote to her. And I said, honey, you choose. I'm telling you, that made me feel so sick to my stomach. But I did it. I let my wife choose the program she wanted. She wanted to see Martha Stewart living. We watched it for quite a while. I don't think Martha Stewart is living. I think that was some kind of robot thing on there. You know, we watched it for hours. It was the worst night of my life. You know, we must have watched 4 or 5 shows on home decorating. All of them filled with ideas and information. Geez, I didn't want to see ideas and information. I wanted to watch television.
Well, meanwhile, back at the Adventures with Bill here, we got the wieners all cooked up, and they're just ready to put them into Well, just a little bit long there. Got to back up a little bit there. Just drop the wieners into the hot dog bun. This is another part of them. It just brings me back. You remember the old Ed Sullivan show where the guy'd get the plates spinning, just get one going, and the other one would almost fall. You get that, and then the other one, then they get the one, then he'd add another one. Then he didn't have one, and then all of a sudden, they were gone. Where's it? What are you doing? What are you doing, Bill? They got to go into the buns. Hold them there. Uh-oh. Bill has a plan. On the hat, down the shoulders, and oh my golly. Perfect. Oh my gosh, yeah. All right, we're ready to, boy, they're nice and warm. They smell great. There's gonna, what? Huh? Oh, yeah, Bill's gotta put the, oh man. Just a bit of that, Bill. I'm not that fussy on the, yeah. Just put a little bit on there. I'll say when. Okay, when. When? Thank you, Bill. I want to check the hearing aid there. A little bit of relish. Need something to kill the taste of the ketchup at this point, I would think. Just a little bit, Bill. Just when? Yeah, that should do it. Boy, oh boy. Now Bill's just gonna put a little mustard on his. I decided not to have the mustard. What are you doing? Oh, he couldn't get it out, so he's okay. All right, yep, okay. You want me to hold the hot? Let's see now. You did the ketchup, you did the relish. Now you want me to hold the hot dog? No. Let's try a switch. Oh. Now a thought went through my mind. No, we have to do another show next week. So, stand back, Bill. There we go. Oh, jeez. I may have missed that. I could go again, I suppose. Bill, I could go again on that if you want. Huh? There's something you don't see very often. An arm with a hot dog on each end. No thanks, Bill. Here's a combination fishing rod and bait pail sent to us by a viewer. I gotta go home soon. I still haven't got anything for Bernice's birthday. But I'll tell you, Harold, you were right on the money about the lodge members and the stuff they've bought for their wives over the years. You know?
Yeah, the selection was there, wasn't it?
Oh, Harold, you should have seen this stuff, man. Crate makers, hot air popcorn poppers, individual grills, cheese, sandwich, waffle iron, things, bread maker, electric wiener warmer. Unbelievable.
Well, why didn't you buy her one?
Well, Bernice already has all those.
Oh, you know what you could do? Get her like a romantic intangible.
Oh, that's a good idea. Are they electric?
No. Oh. No. Well, it's like one time, right? I had this crush on a girl, right? Yeah. So I gave her a poem. Well, I wrote one. You know, when it came time to actually give it to her, I panicked, so I swallowed it. Yeah. I didn't think she wanted it after that.
No, a poem won't work, Harold. Nothing rhymes with Bernice. I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna build her something, all by myself, right in the workshop. That's what I'll do. Yeah. Yep.
Well, nothing says I like you like good one-side plywood. Welcome to the expert portion of our show, where we explore those three little words that men find so difficult to say.
I don't know.
Now, joining my Uncle Red on the expert portion of the show is a new person to the Possum Lake area, Mr. Kevin Black. And the letter goes as follows. Dear experts, last year my wife and I heated our new cottage with electricity. When the bill came, I had to cash in a savings bond and get a second job. Is there a cheaper way to heat a country home?
Well, yeah, there is. It's a special substance we have up here in the non-city areas. It's called wood, all right? I'll tell you what, it grows on trees up here.
Yeah. No, he's kidding. Listen, go with gas. Now, I'm building a place up here, and I'm putting in a gas furnace. It is clean, and it's inexpensive.
Well, this is going to be interesting, Kevin, because, see, I always thought you had to hook a gas furnace up to something. You know, I believe they call them gas pipelines.
And nobody has gas up here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, well, then that tree thing would be the way to go.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, that might actually be kind of fun, rolling up the old sleeves, swinging an axe.
No, we use chainsaws up here.
No, well, I came up here for the quiet. Chainsaws are awful noisy.
Yeah, but I think you'd rather listen to a chainsaw for a week than listen to an axe for 5 months.
All right, well, I'll hire a local. I mean, there must be a lot of guys up here willing to work for 80, 90 cents an hour. What about you, Red? You need a little extra pin money?
No thanks, I have enough pins. I don't think you want me swinging an axe up at Blood Point.
Wait, it's called Bluff Point.
Not when Uncle Red's through with it.
No, thank you. I got my own wood to chop.
You know, I don't mean to be rude, but guys, I don't think you grasp the concept of business management.
No, we don't, and we really appreciate the compliment. See, the way it works up here is if I chop your firewood, I got to hire somebody to chop my firewood. He's got to hire somebody to chop his firewood, and so on, right?
Right.
We think it's a lot easier if everybody just kind of does their own work, eh? That way the job gets done and nobody has to spend any money they don't have.
But then you have no local economy.
No, but we have this thing called a local reality.
Well, that may be all right for the boonies, but I sure would hate to see what the city would look like if we operated that way.
Well, you'd have a lot more trees and a lot less gas. This is the one, Harold. Get off there, you gall darn son of a gun. I got her now. I got her this time. What can you imagine, eh? What Bernice... I come home, huh? Look at this. What do you think, huh? A desk set, Harold, a desk set. That's a gas-powered pencil sharpener right there. We got a 1-ton hole punch. Huh? Hey? Huh? What do you think? Huh? Oh, ashtray.
She don't smoke.
I'll buy her cigarettes. Oh, come on, Harold, sell me your present.
No can do, no can do, no can do. I worked hard on it. It's from me to her. It's sentimental. It means so much more to me.
$50.
Sold.
All right, good. Let's get this frilly stuff off here so she knows it's from me. What is this, a cushion here?
It's needlepoint. I worked really hard on that.
To Aunt Bernice, with love, your nephew Harold.
Meeting time, Uncle Red. Well, I guess I'll go down there. I'll probably see you there in a minute. Huh? You'll be down in a minute? Or actually, look a little down already.
Well, my wife is... Well, oh, my gosh. Are you watching, Bernice? Well, I guess I'll be sleeping out in the porch tonight, but don't worry about me. I'll have this cushion, you know. And, hey, happy birthday. And remember, you're not getting older, you're getting more forgiving, I'm hoping. To the rest of you, thanks for watching. On behalf of myself and the needlepoint maniac, keep your stick on the ice. Quando, Omni, Flunkus, Moritati. Sit down. Now, if anybody's talking to Buster Hatfield, I want to have a word with him because,